Yeah, look, Alex Hales is one international that we've particularly gone quite hard on. We've identified him as someone that would really bolster our team, and we've put in an offer, but probably 7 other teams as well. So hopefully we get some response in the next week or so.
What are our chances?
Look, it's a difficult one. You know, the success of the team over the last year really does help us try and attract internationals. So does the quality of our coach, Damien Wright, who's well respected. And I think international players are now looking at the Hurricanes, thinking that there's an opportunity there to perform in a team that's will have some success. So look, fingers crossed. Well, he's played at the Strikers last year, and they're a team that's rebuilding, trying to get a bit of success. And obviously the Sydney and Melbourne teams, anytime they put an offer in, we have to beat that by a significant margin to try and attract players down here.
Who else have you got your eye on? There's still another import spot available, isn't there?
Yeah, look, we've got 2 international places. We haven't offered Owe Shah a contract, and Shoaib Malik we're not sure about at this stage. There's with the World Cup in February next year, it's difficult to know at this early stage who's going to be available. So we'll see how we go with Alex, and if we're not successful, then we'll probably reassess. If we are, then we might hold that second position till later in the year. Even though we made the final, our internationals over the last couple of years have probably let us down.
Has there been a bit of a change of thinking? Alex Hales is a pretty big fish. We haven't really chased those really big names in the past, and obviously it's changed now. What's the change in thinking there?
Yeah, look, we're pretty open to the fact that our internationals haven't performed as well as we'd want to the last couple of years. And probably one of the things that we focused on were players that were great at their own domestic and internationals. We've probably changed that now to focus on players that have actually competed at Big Bash. You've only got 2 months to perform over the period, so we want players that are used to the conditions, and it doesn't take them a few weeks or a month or so to get used to the conditions. So Alex has shown over the last couple of years that he can handle the Australian conditions and make runs.
Can you tell us who else you're talking to?
Look, there's a number of players from South Africa, West Indies. I think there's some Pakistanis as well that we're talking to. Probably can't name them because some of them might be, or some of the other Big Bash teams might think they're a bit further down the line, or they might be current players or past players with them. So we'll keep our cards close to our chest at the moment. Hopefully get one in the near future. We want players that will actually excite our members, excite our fans, and get people coming through the gates, especially with the redevelopment, adding more seats. It's really a focus of ours to get a big name player down here. Contract to Ben. I don't think if it was good enough, Ben would have come back and said yes. So it's probably more than likely that Ben will be moving on.
With him and Bollinger, looks like he's moving on too. Will we target a Quick as our second international guy?
Yeah, look, we're not too short. We'll have to just wait and see. We've got some young players coming up that are already part of the Hurricanes. I mean, Sam Rainbird is one that I know the coach is particularly keen to put a lot of time into, and he had a great Ryobi Cup last year, but just didn't manage to get a game for us. And we've got Cameron Boyce, who's already re-signed, or who was already signed, and Xavier Doherty. So we've got a good mix of spinners, but we probably will lack one bowler that we'll have to go and target. Look, I think the offer that we offered, or that we put to Doug, probably, we didn't increase the offer. We thought Doug was serviceable. He came down here for 2 years and probably did the job, but I think he missed his family. He did a lot of travelling between Hobart and Sydney during the season, so it was quite obvious that he missed playing in Sydney. Well, contracts only became available this week, so it's really just getting them to actually put pen to paper, and the 3 of those guys are all they're overseas at the moment. So I think we're close to getting that confirmation and getting the names on paper, but until we do that, we really can't say that they're signed. I'm not sure if they're ever certainties. I believe that between us and their management that we're pretty close to getting them to agree, but when you've got 2 of them playing in IPL currently and one on holiday in America, it's difficult to get that locked away.